Hello. In this presentation, we'll explore one of the National School Board Association's key works of effective school governance, community leadership and engagement. This tenet emphasizes the vital connection between school boards, the communities they serve, and the shared responsibility for student success. The NSBA defines the key work of school boards as the core areas of responsibility that guide effective governance. These areas are vision, accountability, policy, community leadership, and relationships. Each plays a unique role, but community leadership is the thread that ties them all together. It ensures that the community's voice helps shape the educational vision, supports board decision, and sustains trust in public education. Community leadership means that the board actively builds partnerships, fosters trust, and engages diverse voices to support the district's mission and goals. It's about being visible, accessible, and responsive, serving not only as decision makers, but as ambassadors for public education. In essence, it's the practice of leading with the community, not for the community. Public schools are the heart of their communities. Families, businesses, faith leaders, and local organizations all have a stake in the success of our students. When the board engages these groups meaningfully, several key benefits emerge. Increased trust and transparency in decision-making, shared ownership of the district's goals, greater community support for policies, funding, and initiatives, improved student outcomes through collective responsibility and partnership. Engagement transforms the school district from a public institution into a community-wide mission for success. As community leaders, school board members serve as the bridge between the school system and the public. Their role includes listening to diverse perspectives and concerns, communicating the district's vision, goals, and progress clearly, building relationships with civic leaders, parents, and local organizations, advocating for public education at local, state, and national levels, and modeling collaboration and respectful discourse. When board members take on this role intentionally, they help create a community culture that values learning, equity, and shared responsibility. Engagement isn't just about holding a meeting or sending a newsletter. It's about cultivating a culture where everyone feels their voice matters. The most effective boards encourage two-way communication rather than one-way announcements by holding regular listening sessions or community forums. These provide valuable feedback and strengthen relationships. They create inclusive opportunities for participation, especially for underrepresented voices. They use multiple channels, digital, in-person, and informal, to reach their community. Embed engagement in your strategic planning is essential. It includes clear objectives for community involvement and tracks progress regularly. Align engagement efforts with district goals so every conversation contributes to student achievement. They communicate clearly and consistently. Use newsletters, social media, and local media to share decisions, explain rationale, and celebrate success. They partner with community organizations, collaborate with nonprofits, businesses, and civic groups to support student programs and wraparound services. They build advocacy networks by empowering parents, teachers, and community members to be advocates for public education. And finally, they model transparency by sharing not only successes, but also challenges and how the district plans to address them. How can a board know if it's succeeding in community leadership? Look for indicators like increased attendance and participation in meetings, positive community sentiment and trust surveys, stronger partnerships with local organizations, better alignment between community priorities and board goals, and sustained support for district initiatives. Of course, community leadership comes with challenges too. Misinformation, polarization, and competing priorities can make engagement difficult. Yet, these moments also offer opportunities to demonstrate transparency, empathy, and shared purpose. When boards approach controversy with openness and respect, they strengthen trust and reaffirm their commitment to serving all students. Remember, engagement isn't a one-time effort. It's an ongoing process of listening, learning, and adapting. Each school board member has the power to shape how the community connects with its schools. Ask yourself and your fellow board members these questions. How well are we listening to our community? Do our actions reflect the voices of those that we serve? How can we make engagement more meaningful and inclusive? By making these questions part of your regular governance practice, you strengthen not just your board, but the entire public education system. Community leadership and engagement is more than outreach. It's a mindset. It's about leading with empathy, transparency, and collaboration. When boards embrace this work fully, they don't just govern schools, they lead communities toward a shared vision of student success.